మంత్రి అనగాని సత్యప్రసాద్ గారు, అలాగే విద్యుత్ శాఖ మంత్రి గొట్టిపాటి రవి గారు, ఇంకా ఇతర పెద్దలందరూ కూడా వేదిక మీదకి
कुछ देश में क्या हो रहा है, राष्ट्र में क्या हो रहा है, बहुत अच्छा SR and चमत्कार था।
మనందరికీ తెలిసినటువంటి విషయమే. 12 సంవత్సరాలు కేంద్రంలో నరేంద్ర మోడీ గారి యొక్క సుపరిపాలన, అలాగే ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో చంద్రబాబు గారి నాయకత్వంలో 2 సంవత్సరాలు
దేశవ్యాప్తంగా అందరికీ పంచే ప్రతి తెలుగులో ముద్రలు చేయడం జరిగింది. వాటిని రిలీజ్ చేయాల్సిందిగా ప్రహ్లాద్ జోషి గారు కోరుతున్నాను. అవి తీసండి పేపర్. రమేష్ నాయుడు గారు పేపర్. థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఇప్పుడు మన ఓం శాంతి శాంతి శాంతి. Friends, today together we have organized this media interaction program because as it is already briefed, there was a huge program here that is being postponed. Before I could proceed, I would like to express my heartfelt condolences on the unfortunate incident that occurred in Visakhapatnam yesterday. The loss of life is deeply painful, and the government stands firmly with the bereaved families, and I pray God to give strength and courage to the affected families during the difficult hours. My senior cabinet colleague Shri Kumaraswamy has already announced the compensation, and as it is indicated by Shri Kumaraswamy, there will be a detailed inquiry to see to it that no such incident occur in future, to take that action, to take that precaution. There will be detailed inquiry, and also if somebody has heard, no, please ask them to keep quiet now, people who are standing. Somebody has to take care on that. If somebody has erred, somebody has done mistake, it will also be fixed after the inquiry. Friends, today I have gathered here for the 12 years of decisive leadership of Prime Minister Sri Modi. It has completed its 12 years, that is Modi 3 has completed 2 years, and under the leadership of the most visionary leadership of Shri Chandrababu Naidu, the Andhra government has completed 2 years. That is, in this term, Shri Babu Garu has completed his second term. And I feel fortunate because Shri Babu Garu invited me, and he also urged me to be part of this function today, which is now postponed. And also, we decided to release the booklet of the 12 years of the Modi's achievement. I feel I am fortunate that I could do it in the Tirupati, that is at the holy shrine, nearby the holy shrine Tirumala. That is, I think, fortunate, and further to strengthen the country under the leadership of Prime Minister and strengthen the Andhra Pradesh under the leadership of Chandrababu Garu and Pawan Kalyan Garu, we will have blessings of the Lord Venkatesha also. And today is also most historic day. Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has completed 4,399 days, consecutive days as a Prime Minister, surpassing the Jawaharlal Nehru to become the longest continuously serving the Prime Minister of India. This is the record in itself, because there were days which you may kindly recall, other than Congress, nobody can rule this country with a stable government. See, after 77 experiment of Janata Party, Janata regime, then everybody felt, and after that, VP Devegowda, Chandrasekhar, VP Singh government, and Gujarat government, all these things, people felt that other than Congress, nobody can rule. Nobody can give stability. But under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, it is not only that he has surpassed the Jawaharlal Nehru's record. I am very proud to say, after having worked with Shri Modi ji, from this government, it has not only given the political stability, along with political stability, from policy paralysis to a decisive government, a dynamic decisive government. We have never hesitated to take the decision. Prime Minister Modi has never hesitated to take the decision. He has taken decision, whether it is a risky decision or not, but in the interest of the country, he is always decisive. So many things I can quote, but the Operation Sindoor is an example. When a bigger attack was held in Mumbai, there was a bigger attack by the Pakistan-sponsored terrorist during the UPA government, in spite of the defense officers' urgent request, then government, because of the outside pressure, they did not dare to do anything. But whereas the Operation Sindoor, most decisively and precisely we hit. That is why I said this is a very, very, not only a decisive, very precisely, and even sometimes risky decisions are also taken without hesitation in the larger interest of country. Scam-ridden government was there, especially UPA, scam after scam. Daily news was about this scam. If you can just count how many scams, it was totally around 12 lakh crore. In Karnataka, many a times I had said at that time also, the Karnataka budget, at that time it was 2 lakh crore. Means 6 years budget of Karnataka was under the scam. We lost in the scam. Now scam to skill and skill to speed and speed to scale we have come now. There were only one S, that was scam in UPA government, and today we are triple S. Skill, speed and scale. Scale is also, you can imagine, I will give you some of the figures. And also, it was accepted by the government, then government, that world is calling us as a fragile five economy. Fragile five economy means one of the weakest five economies were there at that time. India was considered as the fragile five economy at that time by the world, and it was so also. Today we are the fastest growing economy of the world. Even today, with all world problems like war, then in between COVID, with all these things, with all these problems, the growth has not stopped. We are continuously growing. And if I can count the centric citizen governance through the technology, empowerment of the poor, youth, women and farmers, digital transformation, I can quote many things. Friends, today I am very proud to say nearly 25 crore Indians moved out of multidimensional poverty, 25 crore. During 13 to 14, multidimensional poverty rate was 29.17%, and today it is 11.28%. So this is not our figure. International agencies have assessed it. World Bank, IMF. This is the, of course, Niti Aayog also done it. But this is the assessment or the survey which has been done and analyzed. We are providing food for 81 crore people free of cost. And I congratulate Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu. In Andhra, we requested him that fine rice with the maximum 10% broken rice, he started its procurement. Also QR tag on every bag so that it can be traced from where from we procured and where it is being delivered, to whom it is delivered, last person. So that we started the pilot project in Andhra Pradesh. Chandrababu Naidu Garu, he has monitored and he has implemented it very well. And because of that, we are rolling it back in the entire, rolling out in the entire country. By all these welfare measures, both of central and state, particularly in Andhra and at the center, overall country, I can tell you, extreme poverty. What I initially said was multidimensional poverty. Both definitions are different. The extreme poverty has declined to 5.3%. So, Swachh Bharat, 12.1 crore household toilets. That is also, it has reduced the spending of individual on healthcare. PM Ujjwala, almost 11 crore free LPG connection. And Ayushman Bharat, Pradhan Jan Aushadhi Arogya Yojana, One Nation, One Ration Card, and very simple thing was Janadan account. When we said Janadan account, people made fun out of it. We rationalized the bank, and at that time only it is done. But more than 45 crore new bank accounts were opened, and after that they were connected to phone number, mobile number, then Aadhaar. Because of that, more than few crores has been saved. As I said, fastest growing economy, GDP has reached 345 lakh crore, and so far inflation, I was in parliament during UPA-led government also. I was in opposition. Almost after 2005, 2004 they came, 2005 to 2014, every session there was a discussion on the price hike, every session. But the inflation was, till recently, it was less than 2%. Now because of all these issues, it has nearly reached about 4%. Public sector bank, they are doing extremely well. NPAs declined. These are all the things which have brought in the change. Economic activity, the power to reduce the multidimensional poverty and extreme poverty. These infrastructure will also play a role. One is they will get more employment, and another thing is ease of doing and ease of transportation, ease of logistics will attract the investment, and by that people will get the employment also, jobs also. See, total national highway before Shri Modi took over was 91,287 kilometers. From 47 to 2014, out of that, 30,000 kilometers were built by Shri Vajpayee. It means effectively Congress built national highways were around 60,000 kilometers. Vajpayee built in 6 years 30,000 kilometers, and in last 11 years almost more than 61,000 kilometers has been constructed in last 11 years. I am talking of 11 years. I am giving the figure of 11 years. So why it is 60,000? Because if it is 8 lane, 10 lane or 6 lane, even then it is considered as 1 kilometer. High speed corridors 93 kilometers to 3,644 kilometers. The world's second largest road network, highway network, is in India today. Electrification, we are number 2 in the entire world. See, what was the fate of this country before? The people who talk so many things, they talk about economy and they, without understanding dead economy, whatever they want. This opposition leader speaks in the country. But what was the situation? We had our own coal. We could have generated electricity and converted it into all electrified rail. Not done. Today it is almost near about 100% electrification is done, and in that also we are saving. And metro network, we are now 1,155 kilometer, third largest, and before to that it was 200 odd kilometer. Vande Bharat trains and energy security. If you can recall, the installed power capacity in 2014, it was 249 gigawatt. Please make my words. Please take care of the people who are sitting behind.
సో ఎవరన్నా మాట్లాడే వాళ్ళు బయటకు పోండి, లేకపోతే ఆగిపోండి.
249 gigawatt. Today, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we have reached 538 gigawatt installed capacity of power in the country. 538. You can just scroll your mobile and check it. In 2012, I am not talking about 70s, 80s, 90s. I am talking of just 14 years back. The entire North India was in dark, blackout. Why? The peak demand went up to 123 gigawatt. 123 gigawatt was the peak demand. Last month, that is I think May 25th, the peak demand was 270 and then subsequently it went to 280. Country never faced anything. We have successfully handled it. And even if it goes beyond 290 also, we are ready to handle. Because one of the energy department is with me. And 33% of the total energy, the 33% of the total energy which is required for the peak demand, it is met by renewable energy. The problem with the Congress party is today our total renewable energy installed capacity is 290 gigawatt nearly. 290. See, we recognize the power of sun. Which sun? SUN sun. We recognize the power of sun, SUN sun. Congress party try to promote SON sun. They never bothered about the SUN sun power. That's why that was the situation. So they did not understand sun has power, SUN sun. They thought that only SON sun has power and they failed. So today country is the second largest annual capacity added in the renewable energy in the entire world. Entire world. We surpassed the USA in renewable energy in single year. And the third globally renewable energy in generation. Solar, we are third, wind we are fourth. We added, see, total capacity in 2014 was 2.6 gigawatt, all renewable energy, means non-fossil. Today it is almost 200 gigawatt, almost 200 gigawatt, 198 something. 198 point something, probably by the time I am speaking it might have already crossed 200. And Andhra Pradesh is also contributing in that. Discoms which are really transforming, they are also making profit. Some of the state government, they are not bothered about the reform in the Discom. They are not doing well. But otherwise, today India is power surplus. We are net power surplus. What Modi has done, this as Modi has done. And I will share you my details. International Solar Alliance criticized, but today International Solar Alliance, more than 125 countries, they are the members and ratified. Now membership has increased, but ratified members is 125. Manufacturing export, electronic manufacturing expanded 28-fold, 28 times. Mobile export increased 163 times. Please take this. I will give you all details, but also you also please note what has been transformed in 12 years. Record exports reached 79 lakh crore. 1.64 lakh crore investment mobilized under the Semicon India program. Semiconductors, Digital India technology, 5G developed in the country, 99.9 districts covering 85% of the population. Per data, lowest in the world, lowest in the world. I and northeastern states, all these things, I will not go in detail, but at the same time, Andhra government the state has significantly expanded the social security under the leadership of Chandrababu Garu and also Paval Kalyanji. NTR Bharosa pension scheme, more than 64,000 crore has been dispersed under this program with the PM Kisan Yojana. They have added this. Annadata Sukhi Bhava, that is, I'm sorry, this is NTR Bharosa is a different scheme, and Annadata Sukhi Bhava PM Kisan initiative, which PM started, Pradhan Mantri started in 2018, that is now supported, additional supported, top-up support was given, and 47 lakh farmers are benefited. Woman-centric welfare. Deepam 2 scheme has provided 3 free LPG cylinders. There are so many other schemes which will, of course, in that books and in my note, which I will share with you, because so many figures I tell you, you will not be able to cover. And South Coast Railway Zone is provided. Double engine Sarkar transfer the support of the NDA government. The strong partnership between government of Andhra Pradesh and the government of India under the leadership of Prime Minister Shri Modi and Shri Chandrababu Naidu Garu has significantly accelerated the state development trajectory. Under that, the South Coast Railway Zone, revival of Visakhapatnam Steel Plant, Polavaram Irrigation Project, lifeline of Andhra Pradesh, Amravati City Capital, whatever the funds has been given by the Government of India, that we will share with you. The record fund has been given to this development of Amravati. Tax devolution from 2004 to 14 for Andhra Pradesh, it was United Undivided Andhra Pradesh, 1,32,385 crores for 10 years. From 2014 to 24, it is 2,94,000. And 24-27, it is 40,000. 4,05,031 crores, and 78,000 was the grantee need between 2004 to 14, and today it is between 14 to 24, it is 2,84,144, 325% increase. Special assistance to the state capital expansion scheme launched in 2021 in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic to boost the capital expenditure by the state, the productive capacity, release of special assistance to the state capital investment to Andhra Pradesh. It is totally, as on date, totally it is Amravati capital 15,000 crore for Amaravati capital construction, and apart from that 11,000 crore to HUDCO and 2,245 crore sanctioned for the new railway line connecting to Amaravati with the major cities, because Amaravati, it is the vision under the guidance of Prime Minister of vision of Shri Chandrababu Garu. That's why so much of money has been provided. Polavaram irrigation project, 20,658 crore released up to 31st December 2025 and 3,330 crore allocated in the union budget in 26-27. The total central assistance is 23,988.68 crores, that is almost 24,000 crores. Railway development, 73,743 crore total overall railway investment, and for South Coast Railway Zone Headquarter Visakhapatnam, allocation of 10,134 crore. High speed rail means if you travel between Bengaluru and Hyderabad, it will be less than 2 hours. That is announced Hyderabad, Chennai, and 1,700 kilometer new railway track, and many things are there. Petroleum University, special regional grants for Rayalaseema and North Coastal Andhra, Prakasam. These are all the things which Prime Minister very firmly believes that if India wants to become Vikasit by 2047, state should become Vikasit, means developed. And as I already told, renewable energy, India's historic growth in that, and finally what I would like to tell you is why renewable energy matters. One is, across the world, this zero effect, means environmentally zero effect products are being preferred when we export. Otherwise, from next year there will be a carbon tax on that. Carbon tax, how much emission has been done, on the basis of there will be tax. So that is one thing. So another thing is, even with the battery storage, wind, solar, battery storage and pump storage together, round the clock electricity with the renewable energy, it is less than 450 rupees maximum I am talking. Maybe here 50 paisa or 60 paisa, whereas the thermal with the carbon tax for the products which are being manufactured and exported in the other countries, there is a carbon tax. One is emission, environment, and another thing is renewable energy is most affordable. That's why I said people who were power before Shri Modi and here in Andhra Pradesh before Shri Chandrababu Garu, people thought, so chalta hai, lekin these two visionary leaders, they never said chalta hai, chalega, देखेंगे, ये सब हम बंद करके with a clear vision we are going ahead, and I am quite confident under the leadership of Prime Minister, India will be Vikasit Bharat by 2047. We are going in that direction, and there are many things which I can say, but there is a limitation of space for you. I have no limitation of time because I have come only from this program on the invitation of Honorable Chief Minister, but there is a space constraint. Now, floor is open for the questions, and after that.
You are saying a lot of trade to support your development activities, particularly your department also. But why?
కాదు ఫస్ట్ ఆర్ఎన్ఎల్ చెప్పిందా ముందు ఆర్ఎన్ఎల్ సంతాపం ముందు మాట్లాడిన తర్వాత
No, Janji, see what some of the people, they create some noise in the social media, that is not Janji. Our Gen Zs have contributed in AI, our Gen Zs have contributed in software, our Gen Zs have contributed in our energy, our Gen Zs have contributed our patent. What is the patent filing today? It was 1200, 1300, today it is more than 2 lakh. Startup, it was 300 in 2014, it is 2,20,000 today. Who has done it? Myself, Madhav, Ravi Garu, Satya Prasad Garu. We are not doing so, and even I think you are also not in startup. These Gen Zs are doing it, and many of them they have become multi-millionaires, multi-billionaires. So the people try to create, when they are not able to defeat Prime Minister Modi pan-India, they failed. Then they are trying to create such problems. India is a democratic country. If that is so, why they are continuously being defeated in the state of the state? Why they are not able to cross even 100 in 2024 election? They lost all the state except Kerala, all the state. I am not only talking of Bengal. Bengal is the recent example. They have lost all the state. And after losing, what is the argument?
Sir, you are
One minute. Let me last point I will complete. Last point I will complete about your reply. Kerala, when they win, the Kerala Congress party says the SIR was good. When they lose other state, they say SIR was not good. When he goes to West Bengal, Rahul Gandhi says, because of Mamta and her corruption, today problem has been created in West Bengal. And today he says after defeat, see, both they are meeting at Indy meeting and allegation about the SIR. These are all the silly things people, they should introspect, they should put hard work, they should do hard work, they should plan it, that's all.
Sir, you are talking about the millennials, but there is a gap for your thinking and ground level. Even for beauty parlors also you are charging commercial rates. Why don't you...
What is that?
Beauty, women running beauty parlors.
No. GST or what?
Electricity.
Huh?
Electricity charges are commercial charges are there.
Commercial charge for what?
For beauty parlors, it's a commercial activity.
No, means electricity.
Electricity, they are asking for
No,
beauty parlors and
electricity,
that's all
see, whatever, first of all, if somebody wants electricity through renewable energy, battery storage, they themselves can do it. It is very, very economical or cheaper, I can say. And second thing, you cannot differentiate when it is done commercially for this commercial activity, that commercial activity. There is a difference for the commercial connection in the entire country, it is so. And for the small scale industry and micro industry, it is tariffs are different. It is not so that for only what is this said, beauty parlor, we are doing it. It is not right thing.
Apart from these things, sir, people of India suffering price hike on domestic cylinder. It will give any assurance?
Trying to create such confusion, India's foundation and basics are very, very strong. Our economy is very, very strong. Even today, we are the fastest growing economy. Even year on year export, it is 11%. Even in the last month, the export has increased by 11%, month on month. So, economy is quite strong and its basics are very strong. Fundamentals are very, very strong. So, there is no question of any such a thing, and we are very, very confident. When there is a world itself is reeling under crisis, there will be naturally some issues, but Indian government is quite strong enough and stable enough to handle such things, and we are handling it. See, even then, today inflation is not very high. No petrol bunk is dry, no petrol retail outlet is dry. Even LPG for domestic consumers, there is absolutely no problem. Why it can happen when there are neighboring countries, many major countries, they have declared lockdown, energy emergency, but India is doing all activities.
Sir, all regional parties are afraid of SIR. How do you explain?
No, SIR, people who are defeating, they are afraid of SIR. People who do not want to work hard, फॉरेन जाके बैठेंगे 2 दिन 3 दिन प्रचार करके फॉरेन जाके बैठेंगे, आधा देश में आधा फॉरेन कंट्रीज में रहेंगे. सी ए लीडर लाइक प्राइम मिनिस्टर went there many times in West Bengal, if I can speak, and Amit Shah ji was there for more than 15-16 days continuously, and before to that he visited more than I think 100 times. Morning he used to attend ministry work, and evening he was there in West Bengal. Next day again he was here. Such a hard work is done by BJP and many other our allies, like how Chandrababu Garu is also working. You understand? The people who go and sit in the foreign and when they are defeated, they allege that they SIR. When they win Kerala, there is no problem. When they win Karnataka, there is no problem. When they win Telangana, there is no problem. When they lose, there is a problem. So this is the mentality. That is, if they are afraid, they should afraid of their leader, not SIR. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything wanted? Thank you. First of all, I would like to tell you, I was expecting this question. I have some figures. See, in the entire world, today we are facing problem. The source of LPG is very limited in the entire world. It is not a, we will manufacture and provide it, that is not so. Whatever we can cultivate and grow here, we can manage it. It is being exported. And LPG is exported only for, it is available only in few countries where missiles have hit the infrastructure of the LPG itself. And because of that, the bringing LPG from the other countries, that has become very, very costly because of the transportation also. It is too far. If I get it from the Kuwait and other places, it will come in 7 to 8 days or maximum 10 days. Whereas if I get it from Russia and other places, even US, and many other countries are there which I do not want to take name, that will take 45 days. And the cost has also increased because availability here is not there. And because of that, very inevitably prices to a very minimum level we have increased. In spite of that, I would like to tell you, in Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala, even today 4 cylinders they get on 642. For other LPG beneficiaries, it is 942, whereas the actual cost of the cylinder, LPG cylinder, it is 1600 rupees. So this is why, and also another question is why you have reduced Ujjwala 4 to 4 cylinder. The average consumption, it is on record, average consumption in the entire country, state-wise I can give you details. In Ujjwala it is 4 cylinder. It was being misused. That's why at present that is being brought down to 4. And also if you compare it to the world, even US where the gas is available, these prices have been increased. England, China, 50, 60, 70%, 80% has also been increased. I have a figure I will share with you. But in India, Prime Minister Modi is very, having sensitiveness toward the poor people. Marginal increase when it has become very, very inevitable, we are doing it.
Sir, is there any suspicious regarding the Vizag incident?
No, as of now, I cannot say anything. Honorable Minister Kumaraswamy has given a detailed statement on that, and also concerned, the State Minister Shri Ram Naidu ji, who is cabinet minister in Modi government. I think he has also gone there. And he has visited there. State ministers have visited. Inquiry will be conducted. After that inquiry only we will come to know what is the fact and what is the, who has, if at all somebody has erred, whether it was intentional or unintentional. But we will take this as a lesson and all needed precaution will be taken in future.
Sir, is there any proposal to sanction Balaji Railway Division for Tirupati in view of Tirumala temple?
No, I am not aware of that. It is all of a sudden question. I am not aware of that matter. But whatever the zone, everything was promised by the, requested by the Chief Minister Shri Naidu Garu, and that is sanctioned, and for that even money is allocated, construction and other infrastructure creation is going on well. And remaining things at present, see, Indian government is a very, very big ocean. Everything cannot be replied on a single note. If you, I will have taken up your question, I will try to send you a reply later.
Sir, is there possibility of economic crisis in the country?
We are the fastest growing economy, that's what I have said, and by that you can assess.
No, sir. Now what's happening in war or something is going there. A lot of